Hi everybody, welcome to my channel, and I have an unboxing today. And I also have a few items to share that I purchased on a few different trips I made to my local store. So this unboxing is an order I placed the day after the winter sale. Pandora restocked their last chance section with hundreds of items, and there were a few that jumped out at me. So I want to start with the unboxing, and we'll just get that underway right now. And we have one box, so let's take a look at what's inside here. So I think we will just randomly grab some little baggies out and I will share with you what I found. This first item is pretty tiny. This is the cherry dangle for the Pandora Me line, and I believe this one came out with the original Pandora Me version. And I passed on it as that bracelet wasn't quite for me, but then when Pandora did the redesign, yes, okay, so I'm adding to my little mini dangles. The good news about when these arrive into the last chance section is that it's kind of the old price because Pandora did a price increase. So you're getting a good discount on the previous price. So it actually works out to about what is equivalent to today's 50% off. I hope that all makes sense. And this is what the back of the dangle looks like. So at 30% off, it's still a really good value equivalent to today's 50% off. I just reached into the box and grabbed another little baggie, and it is another Pandora Me dangle. And I was super happy to see this one restocked. It's called the Summer Sun. And I just think with the amount of CZs used, this one is a really good value as well. It's a really nice shade of yellow too. The next three bags are not that exciting, so I won't even bother opening them up. And plus they're so tiny, I don't want to lose them. So these are the Pandora Me mini spacers. So they're silicone lined. This is the last Pandora Me mini dangle that I ordered, and I actually ordered the cactus, and Pandora's made a mistake and they've sent me this palm tree instead. They both are supposed to have the green CZs, so I don't know if it's worth trying to correct the mistake for a little Pandora Me dangle that's, $10, but yeah, so I now have two of the cactuses. Let me share with you my bangle design with the Pandora Me. So here is the bangle here. It's actually an essence bangle, but it does fit the Pandora Me, the little spacers. These are the little silver spacers and the little dangles. So you can kind of put your spacers like so, and then you can put them as close or as wide apart as you want. If you keep them wider apart, of course, the little dangles have more movement. So if you are interested in putting your little mini dangles onto a bracelet, yeah, Rulala still has these bracelets in stock. And this is how the bracelet looks on the wrist. So it's a really lightweight design. It's really nice for a hot summer day. And I just thought maybe by adding a little bit more spacers, which are still available in the last chance section, and a few more little dangles, it would just kind of add to this look. Or I can even put them on the Pandora Me link bracelets. And the last part of my order is one charm that is not Pandora Me, and this one I was thinking would be really nice to add to my Star Wars bracelet. I have two Star Wars bracelet designs. This is my older design with the black and the gold, and I've shared this with you a few times. And I'm jumping ahead a little bit here because I'm going to be sharing with you two items that I picked up at my local store. And I use those two items to create a second Star Wars bracelet design that you see here. A lot of these Star Wars charms I picked up in the winter 50% off sale. So I did do a few online, but there were some that I was wanting at my local store. The first one is Grogu here in silver. So I have Grogu in the ruthenium. And here he is at the bottom, but I was kind of wondering if I would regret not having it in the silver, because who knows how the ruthenium is going to wear. I'm not sure. I thought it was a really cool, unique look. It was a limited edition. So I decided to be safe, and I did get Grogu in silver, and his eyes actually really stand out nicely in the silver. And then another feature of this bracelet is the green matte Muranos. I think it looks really good on the Star Wars, especially with the Stormtrooper helmet. The other charm that I picked up at my local store, and I just couldn't resist the enamel work on this one. This one is Yoda, and so he's in front of a swamp, as you can see, but the enamel colors in this one is so pretty. I love the shade of green with that teal. It just really stood out to me. And I thought the colors of this enamel really tied in this matte green Murano. I just think this really works well together, especially with the lighter colored Stormtrooper helmet. And then I've got my Ewok right there. Then we've got the little cradle charm and BB-8 for another little pop of color. So this is my second Star Wars bracelet design, and it's definitely a different vibe than my first one. So I've got the darker and the lighter. And I thought you would find it interesting, the difference in the enamel between the two Yoda charms. My new one is at the top, and the second one at the bottom is one that I received in an online order, so I didn't get to pick that one out. But look at the brightness difference. They're both really pretty and well done. I appreciate like kind of that glow effect it has, but this one is definitely brighter, and I thought it suited the green Muranos. So now to go back to my online order, this is the charm that I picked out to go with all of that Pandora Me. And this one is C-3PO and R2-D2. And I kind of regretted not buying this one because it's really nice having the two characters together. And I think they actually stand out really well for how miniature they are. And then the sides has the engraving in a galaxy, far, far away, and it stands out really well. And then the back of this charm, you have the word Star Wars. So I did not buy any of the Star Wars charms that has like the writing, like the block writing. This will be my only one that has that. And I thought that this charm, because it's R2-D2 and C-3PO, I don't have them represented on this bracelet. So this charm is going to go right in the center here. I have 2 boxes left for purchases that I made in store, and this is during the 50% off sale. It's a Pandora Me link. I find that to buy Pandora Me pieces, it's so affordable. It's such a great value when they're 50% off because they're not a higher price point anyway. And this one is called the Pandora Love It double link. And at first I was confused. I asked my sales associate, I'm not quite sure what this is. Like, I like the fact that it's a double link. And then she said, do you see how this one here is like a comment? Like somebody's leaving a comment, and then you've got the heart and the one. So she said it's like in social media when you like something or you love it, that's what that is. So it's like leaving a comment and giving somebody a like. And I thought that was kind of a perfect representation for my YouTube channel. I always appreciate seeing the thumbs up. It just makes me feel good about the content that I'm providing. And I really enjoyed the comments that I received. So thank you so much to everybody for doing that for me. Now this last box is something special, and here it is. So you can see that it is 2 clips, and these are the Pandora Gold Simple Heart clips. And these clips are so simple and beautiful. And that's what really attracted me to these clips, is the fact that there are no CZs, and they will just shine, right? Just shine on a bracelet. It's a beautiful design, just having those hearts going all the way around. And then do you see at the hinge there how the hearts switch directions? So there's really no up and down on these clips. It doesn't matter which way you put them on. And I did see, I don't know, I probably looked at about 5 or 6 of them in store. And there was a little bit of variation. I was surprised to see the variation because I was looking at the clips like from this direction, like straight downwards. And some were a little bit larger and some were a little bit smaller. So I tried to go for the larger because, you know, it's gold. And I also tried to pick one that had a nice match for how the clips came together. And then I tested how the clips worked. And so I did spend some time picking these out, and I'm glad that I was able to do that. The design I'm thinking of putting these on is my Disney 100 bracelet. So I thought with having the large amount of two-tone in the clasp, and by the way, I did get a comment asking about that 585 that Pandora does. Let me share that with you here. Do you see in the center of the clasp there? Pandora does have that G585 stamp right in the center. So at first I wasn't sure if I was going to be doing the two-tone sunburst clips, or even the buttercut clips might look really sweet on this bracelet. But for now, I want to enjoy these simple heart clips all on their own with Oswald dangling in the center. I just think it just stands out beautifully. Thank you for watching, everybody. I hope that you enjoyed this unboxing and seeing the new charms that I've added to my Pandora collection, and a few different bracelet designs as well. I hope you're all doing well. Take care. Bye-bye.